Hello, 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 humanity. Back once again and couldn't hardly wait to get to you. It's sunny outside where I am, so you can just imagine how I've been enjoying the trees and the wind and the birds and just everything outside is just looking wonderful outside. I'm hoping that wherever you are in the world, that it's equally pleasing to the eyes outside as well. I didn't do much in terms of cooking today, humanity. I just barely did pull something together today. I had a project that I had to do today, and it really exhausted me. As a matter of fact, I thought I was finished. And I have to go in and do a little bit more, with the project. And it was just exhausting. So I did something real simple. I made a large pizza pretzel, which was real simple and affordable. And I've done countless pretzels. Again, they're on the channel. But what I haven't done is what I did today. I had a taste. I wanted the pretzel, but I also had a taste for something a pizza, not quite a pizza, but something with the pizza sauce and the cheese and what have you. So what I did was I made a pizza pretzel, and I'm making a black eyed pea salad. I've made the black eyed peas. I've done that countless times, but I don't believe I've made the salad. So I'll give you that recipe now. So what I did, humanity, is real simple. The the bread is all it was the bread recipe, and I've given you that just a million, literally a million times. All you do is you take maybe a fourth, not even a fourth, but slightly less than a fourth of, if you're using block cheese, of your block cheese, be it Colby, pepper jack, the cheese of your preference, if it's block. And then excuse me, if it's shredded, maybe 3 to 4 tablespoons of shredded cheese, your choice, plant-based or whatever, what have you. And then you go in with not quite half a box of the cream cheese, but maybe slightly a little bit less. And you're going to put that in the bowl, and then you're going to put it in the microwave for a count of 70. If it starts popping, it's been in there too long, take it out and stir it. And then you put in 3 to 4, maybe 4 tablespoons of oat flour, and you stir it, and it should mimic dough immediately. And remember, we've talked about that a million times. If you don't have any oat flour, don't get stressed out. All you do is just get your oatmeal, put it in your blender cup, blend it until it turns into flour, which is maybe like 3 or 4 minutes, and then go on and proceed with your recipe. And then I put in 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. I'm really loving this Italian seasoning, humanity. It's like I'm just experiencing it. And then I used 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and I stirred that up. And then I rolled it the same way you do your pretzel. Remember, you take sections and you roll it just a little bit, and then open it up right in the middle. And I use Swiss cheese this time. I went to the grocer, so I got some provolone cheese. I got some Swiss cheese. So I really had I wanted that Swiss cheese taste, and so I put maybe a half or a fourth of a teaspoon. Remember, we talked about the spoons. The larger of the spoon is the tablespoon. The smaller the spoons is the teaspoons. And I put just a teaspoon of the Swiss cheese straight down the middle of the little section that I rolled of the dough. I put it right down the middle, and then the pizza sauce. I took my brush and I brushed right down the middle of the little section as well. Well, not little section, because I made this pretzel rather big. And then you're just going to just create sections with your dough, and roll it up in your hand where it looks like a string. And then you're going to maneuver it until you almost complete a circle. But at the bottom of the, remember I told you don't close up the bottom. You take one of your sections that you've rolled up, and you take it and you move it up to the top. directly up to the top. And then the other side, if that's on your left side, then you're going to go to your right side, and you're going to roll your dough up, and then you're going to cross it in the middle and still take it right up to the top. So you're making a circle. You're sectioning out sections of the dough, and you're creating a circle, with the sections, just sticking them together, sticking them together, sticking them together. When you get to the bottom of the circle, you're going to leave it open. Then you're going to create your circles, make your strings, and remember, you're adding cheese and the sauce. Brushing a little bit of the pizza sauce in the middle, and you go right on rolling it, sticking it together. And then at the bottom, you're going to take the left side and you're going to take it straight up to the top. The right side, you're going to roll it up, and then you're going to take it straight up to the top, but you're crossing it in the middle. Okay. Preheat your oven to 375 or 400, depending on your appliance. Bake it for maybe bake it for maybe I want to say maybe about 15, maybe about 12 to 15 minutes, because remember, this is cheese, so keep your eyes on it. Now, humanity, I didn't do an egg wash, but if you want, do an egg wash. But I was in the middle of exercising. I got to tell you about that also, humanity. So I was in the middle of exercising, and I would have had to stop exercising, and I just barely did make it, so I didn't want to stop. But take your egg wash, and you remember how you do that. You get one egg, you put that in the bowl, and then you put a tablespoon of water, and you scramble that up for maybe about a minute, and then you take your brush and you just coat the pretzel. After you leave it in the oven for maybe about 3 or 4 minutes, let it start baking, pull it out, and then just cover the whole pretzel with brush it with your egg wash. And like I said, you're going to leave that in there to 12 to 15 minutes. Your black eyed peas, they're so simple. All you're doing is boiling. I put in a little, just put a little salt, a little pepper, whatever seasoning you prefer. With the black eyed peas, they absorb your flavor really, really good. I went in, of course, with my Italian seasoning and the black pepper. But, personalization and customization is key. Go in and put what you want. I'm going to put in because, like I said, I'm still preparing it. But the black eyed peas, I've done this 1,000 times. So you're gonna chop and dice, and the dicing, that's making, when you chop, you're making it real small. And so I'm gonna dice some 1 tomato. I'm going to dice maybe 2 green onions, and then I'm going to cut maybe about 3 tablespoons of cucumbers, and I still have some of my turnip, and I'm going to put that in there, and so that's going to be maybe about a tablespoon. And I'm going to put in onion powder. I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. I'm going to put in a teaspoon, a fourth of a teaspoon of mustard, and I'm going to put in just a half of a teaspoon of orange sauce. I finally, so you can tell I went to the groceries, right? So I'm going to put in maybe about a fourth of a teaspoon of orange sauce. And, after everything's done, and you boil your black eyed peas, you want them to be tender. So maybe about 30 minutes. 40 minutes until, when you stick them with the fork, they're really, really tender. Put all those ingredients together, and of course, if you want to put something else in, that's just fine. If I didn't get any buffalo wing sauce, I would definitely go in with the buffalo wing sauce. But anyway, with that being said, so that's all I'm going to do today, humanity, far as cooking. Guess what? I made it through my exercise. And how I did that, I don't know, because this little project that I had to do, a house project that I had to do this morning. It was more than a notion, and I still realize now I have to go in and do just a little bit more, and it's just exhausting. So I couldn't believe it. And remember, we were talking about for those of us in the struggle, with food and exercise. So I really do believe, humanity, that the exercise is taking place with the mentality, because I didn't have the strength to. I didn't have the strength to do anything far as prepping a meal. I didn't have the strength to do anything far as exercise. But my mind, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. And so my mind let my body know, come on, we have to do this. So I managed to complete my exercise, and I got my meal prepared. But before I did that, I was having my coffee, and I was listening to a song, Humanity. I don't know if you've heard it before, by Patti LaBelle. And I'm spelling Patty LaBelle. P like is in Paul, A like is in Apple, T like is in Tom, T like is in Tom, and then the letter I like Igloo. And then her last name is LaBelle. L like is in Larry, A like is in Apple, B like is in boy, E like is in egg, L like is in Larry, L like is in Larry, and E like is in egg. And the name of the song is If Only You Knew. And I was doing my metaphorically thing. I'm always doing this metaphor thing. So she was singing about a significant other, and I was thinking about my health as I was sitting there, drinking my coffee and just thinking about. And I know I'm redundant, and I know you're tired of me saying, but it really is true, humanity. I really, really wish I had taken my health seriously, more seriously, at a younger age. And once again, I don't want to sound morbid, but the reality of it is I've lived more years than I possibly have coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, chances are I'm not going to live to be 120 years old, and it would take that in order for me to live 122, for me to live just as many years as. I mean, to have as many years coming up as I've already lived. So, with that being said, and when she, when she was singing the song, and she was so passionate about if her significant other only knew, and I was just thinking about my health. If I only knew, the importance of nutrition and exercise, and I couldn't help sitting there, just being. Just really, really, really engaged in the song. But like I say, metaphorically, because she was applying it to a significant other, and I was applying it to my health. And then I looked out just to my left, and the sun was shining, and the sun was shining in such a way that the luster of the trees, just engaging all of my senses, and as the wind was swaying the leaves back and forth, and I just couldn't help thinking, what would life have been like had I embraced, my nutrition, eating healthy and exercising, getting enough water, what would my body have done for me? What would my body be doing for me right now in this very moment as I grow older? Had I did those things, just embracing it, and I couldn't help but running the lyrics over in my mind, body, and soul. If only I knew, you know and I'm wondering today. I really had a lot more prepared that I wanted to come with, but I wonder this Saturday, humanity, I wonder if there's something that if you knew more about it, if you had more exposures, more experiences with a certain thing, how much better it would be for you. And then I thought about it after I got up and I did my exercise, and I did prep a meal, and I was wondering if I still yet still bathe my mind, body, and soul with the nutrition, with the exercise, the mobility, and just the appreciation of my body. I wonder what would it still, that word still, what would it still do for me in my older years? What about you, humanity? Is there something that, be it you feel like it's a missed opportunity, or are you just really over the top? Things are going good and it couldn't be any better. And, you're just at the top of your game and you're doing good. And thank you, thank you, thank you. But if you are on the opposite side of that, humanity, I wonder if it's still, that word still keeps running out. I wonder if you and I and others that are still in the struggle, I wonder if we only knew how good it would still yet be to pursue, to engage, whatever those things are that can still get us to the other side of what we want, what we desire, or just something that we want, a struggle that we want to end. And when I think about how awesome you have to be to have made it this far, and it's easy for someone to look on the outside and not know what you've endured. Maybe you have tears in your eyes. Maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe it's just been horrible the way life has been thus far. But still, I wonder if you only knew what maybe another week, if you still do your due diligence and still believe that the awesomeness of you, because you're still standing with everything that you've been through, you made it through all that. If you keep going, I wonder if you only knew how much that you could have and do and see if you still keep going. I wonder that for myself, still, if I keep going, if I keep pursuing, if I keep believing that the body that has served me so far, in spite of the fact that I didn't serve it, mind, body, and soul, I did not do what I needed to do for my mind, body, and soul. But still, I like that word still, humanity. Still, we can still do it, humanity. We can still do it. So with the beauty of the trees and the beauty that's on the inside of you, and I already know because you're still standing, humanity, I still believe that we can get to the other side. I still believe that we can embrace whatever that thing is that maybe everything in your midst is telling you, give it up. You can't have it. I still believe we can have it, humanity. I still believe we can have it. Just like the sunshine is outside, I'm believing and hoping that the sunshine is on the inside and that the world is opening up and just bringing treasures to the forefront. And if you only knew, if you just hang in there, if you just hang in there, how much of it you could get. What if that's true for us, humanity? If only we knew. So we don't know tomorrow. So the only thing that we can do is still keep standing. All right, humanity, I gotta go. I was thinking about you before I even got here. Take care of yourself. You